Namaskar, good morning, Ram Ram. Welcome to your own channel AC Astro. Jupiter's transit. Everybody is waiting for this. Just before a transit, there is another transit. Jupiter transit in Mrigashira. And now, how this combination will be at the time when Mrigashira's Lord Mars itself is in debilitated condition. Let's welcome Akashji. For all 12 signs, there is something, and what we will know from Akashji. Welcome, Akashji.
Namaskar, Rohitji. Welcome, Ram Ram, everyone. Thank you so much. Dandavat Pranam to all the elders who are watching. Here we go. 10th of April 2025, Jupiter is going to be entering into Mrigashira Nakshatra. Now, Mrigashira Nakshatra is ruled by Mars. We will learn about the nakshatra in detail, but first we have to dive deep into a story. Before that, special astrology classes, Rohitji, starting from 12th of April. So all the best, those who have joined, those who are joining now. Great time. Have a great session here. So the quest for knowledge, a meeting between Mars and Jupiter. In the celestial realms, under the vast expanse of stars, two great planets, Mars and Jupiter, stood apart, each consumed by their own mission. Mars, the fiery warrior, marched forward with fierce determination, his armor gleaming and sword drawn, always in search of conquest and victory. Jupiter, the wise teacher, sat beneath a great tree, deep in meditation, his mind expanding with the vastness of universe's knowledge. It was a time when the realms of wisdom and action had rarely met, and the tension between these two planets was palpable. On day One day, as Mars passed by Jupiter's tranquil groove, he noticed that the sage-like figure, lost in thought and couldn't help but feel a surge of irritation. Jupiter, Mars called, his voice resonating like clash of thunder. You sit here in stillness, contemplating to heavens, while the world below burns with need of action. How can wisdom grow if not teased by fire? How can knowledge be gained if it is not put into practice? So we know that both the nature, right, Rohitji? Mars is a very fierce planet, always, ready to attack. And Jupiter was calm down, sitting, relaxing, getting his meditation done, sadhana. At that time, Jupiter opened his eyes. He gazed calm but piercing. Mars, your fire may burn brightly, but without the guidance of wisdom, it will consume everything in its path. Knowledge, true knowledge, is cultivated through careful thought, reflection, and time. Only then can it lead to true progress. Mars stepped forward, his red energy fiercely. And yes, without action, knowledge remains stagnant, a mere theory. I fight, I conquer, I push forward. Only through action do we learn, evolve, and grow. Would you not agree that a plan is of little use without courage to act upon it? And Rohit, this is a part of our life. We keep planning, we will do this, do that, do this, not. But we don't take action. You know why? Because of lack of knowledge. Unless the knowledge is very much confirmed in our life, we will not be able to take action because we are not confident. And this is what this story is all about. Jupiter thought for a moment, perhaps he mused. You are right. But I believe there is more to knowledge than mere action. It is through research, through exploration, through that true wisdom is born. Without a method, a deeper understanding, action alone can be futile. Mars crossed his arms. So you say, like this, Rohit. So you say, but show me this wisdom in action. Teach me, Jupiter, teach me, Brahaspati, how one can learn from mere books and scrolls without stepping into the world, without experiencing the consequences of one's choices. Very, very valid question. Huh? How can we only keep learning from the book? Jupiter, who had long remained seated, stood up slowly, his presence growing more expansive. Very well, Mars, let us walk a path together. And this is where the journey actually began, the story begins. And so they began a journey to the edge of the world, where the mountains met the sky. As they walked, Mars' bold energy urged them to climb higher, faster, and conquer each obstacle without hesitation. But Jupiter, with his calm demeanor, insisted they pause to observe the terrain, to understand the lay of the land before making a move. That, how is the land? This is a place which is very unknown, unexplored. You see, Jupiter said, pointing to the ground, the path we walk is not just mere a journey, it's a lesson in itself. To understand the rocks, the wind, the soil beneath our feet, it is to understand very essence of land. Without knowledge, we would stumble in ignorance no matter how quickly we move. And Rohiji, this will all make sense once we come to the nakshatra, you will understand. Mars grunted but decided to test Jupiter's theory. They reached a deep ravine, its gap wide and treacherous. Mars leapt forward, eager to cross, but Jupiter held his hand up. Wait, observe the wind, the air currents, the timing of leap. There is wisdom in every moment. Mars rolled his eyes, but did as Jupiter instructed because he is Devaguru. Studying the environment around him, after some time, Mars took a deep breath and with precise timing made the jump. He landed safely on the other side, his heart pounding with exhilaration. I did it, you see. Jupiter, my action was what made it happen. Mars boomed. But Jupiter smiled gently. Yes, you acted, but you acted wisely. Your victory was not simply a result of your strength, but of your understanding of the situation. You took the time to observe, to learn, and then you acted. That is the research I speak of. Knowing when to act and how. So, courage is very good, but knowing when to act and how is what we are looking for. Mars paused, his fiery nature cooling. I never thought of it this way, he admitted. I always believed that action was the only path to growth. But perhaps there is a value in taking the time to study the terrain before leaping forward. Jupiter placed his hand on Mars's shoulder. It is not that action is unnecessary. Mars, it is the balance of action and knowledge that creates true power. Knowledge allows you to act with precision, to conserve your energy for the most important battles. In this way, you are both a warrior and a sage. This is the Roiji, this is the principle of Kung Fu. Every Kung Fu warrior is a sage. Unless and until they do meditation, they do knowledge, they have quest for knowledge. They cannot be a Kung Fu master. As they stood on the edge of the ravine, the sky above them began to shift, the stars lighting up in a brilliant display. Mars, now calmer, looked at Jupiter with newfound respect. Perhaps you were right all along. Jupiter, it is not enough to act blindly. We must understand, we must research, we must learn, and then we must know how to act. If this principle of Mars, which he learned through Jupiter, that means research, learn, and then act, is absolutely important in everyday life. Jupiter smiled his twinkling eyes with the wisdom of ages. And so, Mars, we both learn from each other the wisdom of the teacher and the courage of the warrior together. They form the path to true knowledge and growth. And so, in that moment, the realms of wisdom and action were no longer separate. Jupiter and Mars, once opposing forces, has learned to balance each other. Jupiter understood that research was not just about contemplation, but about experiencing the world and learning from it. Mars learned that action, when guided by wisdom, becomes far more powerful and meaningful. This story symbolizes how Mars and Jupiter found harmony. Mars in his action and Jupiter in his research. Their relationship, once out of tension, transformed into one of the mutual respect and understanding. Now, Roji, when we go deeper into this, there's one more story of Jupiter and Mars. What happened when Lord Kartikya, he was supposed to take action and he was supposed to fight with the demon Tarakasur, right? If I'm not wrong, demon Tarakasur. So here, what happened? They were started fighting, and Jupiter and Mars were sent by Lord Shiva to guide him, and they came together and they fought, a battle with Lord Kartikya. So Jupiter and Mars have already always shown knowledge and courage together. Now, how this story affects their relationship in astrology. Understand this. When Jupiter transits through Mrigashira Nakshatra, this story is reflected in the way that two energies interact in our life. Jupiter in Mars ruled Mrigashira invites us to not seek wisdom through books or contemplation, but to actively search, explore, and research through doing. It is a time when wisdom and action come together and we learn through practical experiences, experiments, and even sometimes failures, Rohiji. So it is a time of great research that is beginning for all the people in every area of their life. This placement actually allows Jupiter to express his natural qualities of wisdom and growth while working with the restless and action oriented energy of Mars. This creates a unique balance of theoretical knowledge paired with practical application, where Jupiter embraces research not just as an intellectual exercise, but as an active quest for truth, growth, and understanding. So, this is how you will see that, Jupiter in this current time will start giving effects as soon as it enters into Mrigashara, and then it is going to continue into Mrigashara to enter on 18th of May into the sign of Gemini. Now, Rohiji, we will discuss about 12 signs and how it is going to affect, in or what are the opportunities and what are some obstacles which we need to figure out during this time. When we talk about Aries ascendant here, if you see that second house is where Jupiter is right now sitting. Now it will be entering into Mrigashara Nakshatra. Now you will see that you will feel a surge in curiosity related to personal values, finances, communication, speaking. Jupiter in the second house will enhance your research, ways to enhance wealth, learning new skills, or explore different methods of financial growth. There will be a lot of thirst of learning more about self expression and speech, and that is the area. You see, everyone earns money, but now after earning money, we go on google.com, and we write, okay, which stocks are up, which stocks are down, so that I put some money in stocks, I put some money in speculation, I put some money here, some money there. Someone tells us, oh, you know what, I invested in this mutual fund and it was great return, this, that, whatnot. This is exactly that time that you will be into these kind of areas of research. You may explore, your ability becomes very powerful. See, your focus is more on research, but your ability will be to explore financial research and dive deep into speech related studies. That means something that is related to public speaking, marketing, strategies, investments. Only thing is, because this is Mars's nakshatra, rushing into impulsive decision is going to be a challenging thing. What Mars did, you remember in the story which I said in the beginning, Mars also took time. Mars also said, let me listen to this sage, the old man, and understand if it is an actually right action or no. And the action that he did was absolutely perfect and worth it. So patience is required in any decision making during this time. Second house is also the house that is related to your mouth, your dental problems. Sometimes in such cases, some kind of mouth diseases also come, for which you will start doing a lot of research, and that will be the area where you will put a lot of efforts. So in this collective time, in this special time, you should be very much focused, absolutely focused on researching how to make money or how to grow your money that you currently have in your hand. That is what this Jupiter is going to do in Mrigashara Nakshatra for Aries rising and Aries ascendant people. It's all about research, it's all about seeking the unknown. Sometimes, Ruji, I'll tell you something. So I was speaking to someone and I was telling them that, most probably thinking of moving to UAE and going there tax free, this, that, whatnot. People were very curious. Oh, really? Can you move to Dubai also? How you can move? What is the procedure? So people are now, I did my research and I did that. Now people are thinking that, oh, there can be some procedure. Oh, let's go. So they are doing research now. So such kind of research, how to save money, how to get money into the right direction, is what you need to be doing during this time from, 10th of April onwards. All the best. Special Rohiji astrology classes is starting on 12th of April 2025. So make sure that you join. I think this is the last time we'll be promoting it, because after that, 12th of April is coming. So please make sure that you are absolutely aligned with it. Jupiter in Mrigashara. In for Taurus ascendant people, this is happening on 10th of April, where Jupiter will transit into this beautiful nakshatra of research. Now, for you, Jupiter is in sitting in ascendant. You must have seen that from the past so much time. You must be doing so much good in terms of your speculative gains in relationships and in higher learning also. In all these areas where Jupiter is aspecting great, but somehow a little bit of weight gain is happening. That is where you have to be careful. Now, this is a very important time. Uh, Jupiter in Mrigashara is about quest of finding our own self also. Sometimes in such cases, people are looking for their own self, their personal development, their identity. You are researching on your identity, that who the hell am I? Where do I stand? Personal development, health, self identity will be the important area where the focus will be. There will be a strong desire for growth in physical and mental health, as well as philosophical inquiries about self-worth and purpose will also be seen here. Some of the way many people will be joining, taking counseling, or maybe going to a very simple place like satsang, or maybe watching a video on YouTube that will be talking about life values, and that can change your perspective. This is a time that you are supposed to do Ask yourself that are we looking for self-respect or are we looking for self-worth? Something very important to understand. Self-respect is a very different thing. Self-worth, that who the hell are you? That is what you have to inquire with yourself. The ability becomes very powerful. You will encourage to research on personal growth techniques, fitness routine. In fact, you will get deeper into improvement through books, online resources. You may find more confidence in your ability to take new method, like method oriented approach. There are two kinds of approach. That okay, let me start this. You'll say no, let me start this with this method. This is the time to explore yourself inside, that what method should we choose, how should we go into, how should we dive deep into it. Everything that is related to your nature, your ability, your attitude, your body, everywhere there can be a great sense of research which will allow you to take the proper action. Mrigashara is research. What is Mriga? If you see a mrig is a deer head, searching all the time, searching for something. This is also that Jupiter in Mrigashara, searching for higher knowledge. And that higher knowledge you have to start using to take action. Sometimes higher knowledge will come from books or online resources. Nowadays, people read very less books. Only I am reading book, Rohit. I'm reading Sarvalli. Very beautiful book. Very beautiful. Every combination they have spoken about. And this is Sarvalli number 2. There are 2 books about it. And everything, 4 conjunctions, planet, everything that you want to know is in this book. So see, sometimes research is very important. So you will do research about your development this time. So let's hope for the best. All the best. There's a WhatsApp link in the description for personal appointments. And you can also join the astrology class that Rohit is starting 12th of April 2025, where you'll learn about nakshatras in deep as well. So all the best. Jupiter in Mrigashara for Gemini. Here, this is the 12th division where Jupiter will be entering into the Mrigashara. And very soon, you just don't worry, it is coming to the ascendant. So one of the best placement of a Kendra Lord in Kendra. Now here what happens? Jupiter in the 12th house will urge Gemini people to research in spirituality, psychology, and hidden knowledge. There can be possibility that this is the first time you're watching some YouTube video or some video related to astrology, or maybe now once you listen about this Mrigashara Jupiter entering, you will start researching about it. You may feel an inner drive to explore subjects related to subconscious and metaphysics also. There is one very good theory on internet nowadays running about the Anunnakis. And Rohitji, I've been researching a lot about it. So there was a very special clan called Anunnakis. They came to Earth from some outer space, maybe a planet called Nibiru, and they created humans. It says that created humans so that they can mine for gold. So that and before creating humans, they created a lot of genetic disorder. They did a lot of genetic disorder, like they created reptilians, like reptile and human together. They created horse and man together, like Ashwini Kumaras, or kind of stuff, where they created a lot of things that were you know genetically not very great. And later they destroyed it also, so that only the human race can exist. Otherwise, other people, there is no place for other creatures. This is what the theory is, and they came here to mine gold. Now, Ruchi, if you look at gold is the most pious, most powerful dhatu in the world. Just imagine someone coming from different planet to mine gold here. What kind of value that gold holds. And some kind of research like this only for Gemini people, that what is this, even in metaphysics, even in subconscious mind, even in spirituality, even related to deep research related to dhatu, because Taurus sign is about jewels, about about metals. Many people here who are Gemini rising may have also brought some kind of new metal items, like maybe a watch, maybe something that they must have spent on something like this, maybe a watch, maybe something like gold rings, maybe gold chain. All these things must be happening in your life. Not because Jupiter is entering into Mrigashara, but Jupiter is in Taurus. That's why it makes you do expenses in these areas. This is a highly introspective period. Research into spiritual text, foreign cultures, learning foreign languages, psychological studies could bring very valuable insights. However, you have to be very mindful to get overindulged in historic ideas without a solid grounding in practical research methods. Many people may think that this I'm done with life. Let me take sannyasa. Let me go away from this life. I don't care about it. Such kind of feeling will also come, and you will research that how to get into sannyasa. Your Google search will be very dangerous this time. How to get into sannyasa, how to learn meditation, how to start meditation, how to learn yoga, where to start yoga, online yoga classes. This all will be your um, Google search, because that is exactly where Jupiter is going here in your chart. In fact, it is also the seventh house lord and the 10th house lord. To research in relationships, research in business work area is also seen for all the Jupiter ruled period right now. So let's hope for the best. A very great time for doing research and then taking action. So action comes later. Research comes now. Let Jupiter take some degrees into Mrigashara, and then you can take action when it is in Gemini. But research begins now. All the best. Have a great time. And astrology classes are starting from 12th of April 2025. So everyone can join. The link is below. All the best. Now for Cancer, Karka Lagna, Cancer ascendant. Jupiter is in the 11th house right now, okay, and the 9th house lord is in the 11th house. A great placement of Jupiter, and Jupiter will enter into Mrigashara Nakshatra on 10th of April and onwards, and then it will be transiting into Gemini sign, that is from 14th of May. So for that, we'll be making a very big video. To do subscribe. So now here Jupiter is transiting in the 11th house with the guide of Cancer. Will guide for towards research related to social connections, to group dynamics and long-term goals. That how do I do long-term goals? In fact, if you have done any startup or thinking of doing any startup, absolutely the right time to do research. Your curiosity will grow into understanding the deeper meanings of who is your friend, who is really in your network, who really can help you, or who is just like false, like in front of you but of no use to you. So you will feel this during this time. This transit also encourage research in networking strategies, social psychology, and even exploring philanthropic endeavors. That means charity, group, something to work in a volunteer group is also possible during this time. And this is so crazy. My wife is Cancer ascendant. Today, she was telling, I think I should join some, woman organization, and at least Saturday, Sunday for 2 to 3 hours, I should go there and work. Just imagine the and she's going through Saturn Mahadasha and Jupiter Antardasha. That's why Jupiter is active for her. That's why she is going towards the side of Dharma. And see, those people who are going through Jupiter Mahadasha, Antardasha, Pratyantar, Sukshma Pran will get this kind of feeling that let me do something very great for the universe. Let me also, one very great thing which I have seen when Jupiter enters into Mrigashara or Jupiter is in Mrigashara, such people are they want to be clutter free. They will always remove clutter from their house. So their house will, other people in the house will bring clutter and they will be removing the clutter from the house. That is what their whole role is. If Jupiter is in Mrigashara, by the way, they will always keep searching in the house where there is mess. They will remove it. Here, you will see that your intuitive nature will help you connect with research on how to cultivate meaningful relationships or enhance your aspirations. So great time to make connections, to look at the connections. In fact, research in education, because 9th house lord is in the 11th house. Research in health also. And how do I make my health better? Starting new routines. Many people, Jupiter, Cancer ascendant, remember, you must be starting your yoga classes from Monday. You must be starting your yoga classes or meditation classes after 10th of April, because this is a time to research and dive into a great life, healthy lifestyle also. So all the best. Super time for you. There's a WhatsApp link in the description for personal appointments, and Rohit ji is starting the classes on 12th of April 2025. So make sure that you are aligned here and you join and learn astrology in a very, very beautiful way in Hindi. Jupiter in Mrigashara for Leo ascendant. If you see Mrigashara Nakshatra, it falls in the 10th house in the sign of, in the sign of Taurus for you. Now with Jupiter in 10th house, already in the last few months from May onwards, last May 2024 May onwards, you must be seeing that career wise things are moving slow but very powerful. Like powerful means things are manifesting in a very great way. In fact, this is the time that wealth accumulation must have happened. And don't lie, you have got a little bit of bank balance that is coming up. It is also great time for real estate. Those people who must have spent a lot of money in spending on real estate, and also taken new debt also in the last few months to take a new house or a new car. So it is all absolutely happening because Jupiter is in the Kendra and aspecting the 10th, the fourth, and the second house. Second house is fixed asset, that means creation of fixed asset. Fourth house is your home house, expenses on the house, and sometimes expansion in the house. And here the seventh aspect is on the sixth house, that means taking debt. This is the kind of thing that is happening now. Here you will see that you may start researching in areas related to career development, public recognition, leadership. Jupiter expands your desire to learn more about your professional path and how to grow in your field. You will find different ideas. If you're in business, it's a very great time to take some seminars, learn, take some knowledge. So very good time to sign up for seminars. Okay, like I am a Leo ascendant, right? I know this Mrigashira Nakshatra was coming. I am doing a course from Harvard University about the omens, myths, and prophecies in the Roman Empire, how they used to do it. I'm learning that in Harvard University. So now this is that time that you need to get into some kind of a quest, like quest for search for knowledge. This is what you need to do. Excellent time for career oriented research. Excellent means excellent, whether it's new business strategies, leadership theories, or organizational growth, or even growth as an employee. And you will be very proactive. It will push you to seek out a new methods to elevate your career. So don't take it on face value. If Jupiter Mahadasha Antardasha Pratyantar Stukshma Prana is coming, that is the time to hit the nail on the right time, because it is going to convert into something great. Jupiter and Mars have a relationship of summer, that means neutral. They do not envy each other, they do not have any enmity toward each other. And that why? Because there is a story in the beginning. You will see that Mars always thought Jupiter is of no use, but then when he got to learn the true knowledge that Jupiter has, he said that everything in impulsive way is not right. We have to be patient. We have to first learn, then go into like Rohitji example. People like driving 2 classes. After that, you're not confident. You cannot go on the road. You will hit because impulsiveness. No, I learn now. No, you have to slowly do more research. Okay, this is how it done. This is how take take more and more knowledge. Knowledge is the key. There is no other thing bigger in this world than knowledge. This is the time to explore knowledge through your research abilities. All the best. Here, Jupiter actually rules the fifth house. That means very good for stock markets. So if you are good in stock market, do good, not take good, good research and then work towards. And also in occult sciences, if you have power to research, now this is the time to research. All the best. Special astrology classes, Rohitji, starting from 12th of April 2025. Those who have joined, great time, welcome. And those who are joining, all the best. Jupiter in Mrigashara for Virgo ascendant people. Here, this is the ninth division or the ninth house where Venus is, and this is the highest house of Dharma. And Jupiter is here, and Jupiter is absolutely a Dharma-oriented planet. Okay, Jupiter in the ninth house will activate Virgo's love for intellectual growth and exploration. This is a time for deeper research into higher education, philosophy, spirituality, meeting a guru, meeting your teacher, trying to talk, trying to have a conversation, have a debate on philosophy. This is that exactly what time is here. On top of that, Jupiter is here, seventh house lord, and Jupiter is the fourth house lord. That means Kendra lord sitting in the ninth house. One of the best position of Jupiter that it can be in any case, any scenario. When we look at Jupiter, fourth house and seventh house lord in the ninth house, that means good research related to real estate also is possible. Research related to marriage or finding a partner or getting to know about the partner. This is what also you will see, and your ability becomes very awesome. As a Virgo, if you're Virgo, you're already very awesome in analytical thinking. You will excel now at researching educational or spiritual topics. In fact, topic related to marriage and home also, real estate also. This transit will also push you to explore deeper meanings of life, something more deep. Also, you know, those people who are doing advanced degrees like PhDs, like, any kind of MBAs or executive MBAs, it's a very great time to dive deep and finish it off. Like this time when Jupiter is in Mrigashara, your quest and thirst for knowledge and also completion of knowledge will also happen. You will find yourself immersed in research papers, journals, and foreign languages. Excellent time to learn foreign language. Excellent time to associate yourself with foreign culture. Excellent time to go for research in foreign countries. Such a beautiful time. Like, make the most of this. Don't let this go on a very, very low scale level. All the best. There's a WhatsApp link in the description for personal appointments. And Rohit ji is starting one very beautiful astrology classes in Hindi from 12th of April 2025. Make the most of it, and full power to everyone. I'll take one sip, and then Libra, my favorite people. See what I'm drinking. Canada's Tim Hortons. My daughter got me coffee today. And she said, Rohitji, my daughter said today, Papa, your stomach is going in, you're becoming, you're losing weight. I was so happy. My daughter noticed. Anyways, black coffee. Jupiter in Mrigashara for Libra ascendant, Libra rising people. Here, already Jupiter is sitting in the 8th house of deep transformation, 8th house of research, 8th house of analytics, 8th house of intuitiveness. Now, 8th house is the house where human psychology, works with intuition. It's not like only psychology works. It works with intuition that, oh my God, this can happen. And suddenly that happens. This is the power that you have been granted over the past few, months from May of 2024. Jupiter in the 8th house will stimulate research into psychology, transformation, shared resources. You will do a lot of research in occult during this time. And everyone who's watching this and Libra ascendant will go crazy into occult. And if you by chance have Jupiter placed into this house, many people have natal Jupiter also here. Oh, you are going to go crazy in the next few months. Till the time Jupiter is in Mrigashara, you will go research, writing, research. This is what your completely life will be. Deeper subjects, that is including inheritances. If you're fighting for inheritance, this is the time to research into it, because then you will find something that you were supposed to get, and that point will completely change your scenario altogether. Investments, those who are very crazy about investments, where we should invest, how should we invest, how should we go into it, and metaphysical topics, any kind of metaphysical topics, any kind of occult topics, any kind of supernatural topics is what this time really promises for you. Now Jupiter, because see, it is aspecting the house with the 7th aspect, Rohit, it is aspecting the house, 2nd house of Mars. With research, you can make great money also this time. So why not completely get into it? You'll find a very keen interest in investigative research, psychological studies, subjects related to death, rebirth, transformation. Mysticism or financial strategies are going to be a top priority during this time for you. Everything will be so mystic around you. You'll say, oh, wow, this is so beautiful. This is so beautiful. This is so nice. This is so nice. Already Libra ascendant people are the best. But on top of that, now they will become expert in research. This is such a great thing. And Jupiter here rules the 3rd house. That means anything that has to do with short distance travel, anything that has to do with siblings, anything that has to do with your hobbies, you will start researching in these areas. There can also be deep research for the benefit of siblings. You may say that, okay, you know what, I need to now get into something so that my siblings can get settled. That kind of feeling you will have. It is also Jupiter which has made a Vipreet Raja Yoga. Whenever the 6th house Lord goes into the 8th house, it is Vipreet Raja Yoga. Somehow this Vipreet Raja Yoga is also going to help you overcome or get obstacles that you were getting in the legal area of life, enemy area of life. You will get some solution that, okay, this is how I will tackle my enemy. So it is an absolute intense time to also research on health. that how I can make my health better, how I can really transform myself into a very, very healthy living being, because this is the house of longevity. Some people who are fighting longevity or fighting critical illnesses may also find a solution that, oh my God, this is giving me the best benefit. So please start researching. All the best. Do subscribe. I know you guys are the best and best subscribers. And there's a WhatsApp link in the description for personal appointments. Rohitji, now many people have started saying this is what the problem is, that someone in their family member must be Libra, so husband of Libra, sister of Libra. And sometimes they say, I am Scorpio, I know I'm not Libra, but you can still love me, question mark. Will you love me, question mark. Like, theek hai bhai, there is something very different about Libra. All my girlfriends in the world were Libra ascendant. That's why I like this the most. There is nothing else. Everything is good otherwise. Now I'm married. I have a nice wife, so no more. But this is what Libra is love. Because unconditional love they will do. Who Libra ascendant people have unconditional love, very much, attraction towards beauty. They will be always very beauty up to date. They're very charming, charismatic. They will have this, a universal nature in, Libra ascendant people. They're magnets. They will always let other people attract towards them. Male or female does not matter. On top of that, Venus has a quality of empathy. It has a quality of getting, getting old very late. Like, these people do not age. The people, they have very long. Anyways, I can keep going on and on. It's like one of the best ascendants I have worked on. So all the best. Have a great time. And there is a WhatsApp link in the description for personal appointments. So see you there. And 12th of April 2025, Rohit is starting astrology classes. You can join here and explore astrology, the real astrology. Jupiter in Mrigashira for Scorpio ascendant people. Now, if you look at Scorpio are a research oriented person only. They are very extremely analytical, research oriented, and very secretive also. In many cases, they will not let, if you have a Scorpio ascendant friend or a family member, if you tell them a secret, it will not come out of their body. Like, you can trust them blindly. That's how powerful Scorpio ascendants are. And this is the time that 7th house Jupiter, which is already there from 1st of May in 2024, now is entering into the nakshatra of Mrigashira. Mrigashira, in the beginning of the video, I've discussed about the story of Mrigashira and story of Jupiter and Mars together. And Jupiter teaches Mars how to use his Mrigashira Nakshatra to do research and find, first research, then action. Now here, 7th house will bring a lot of focus on partnership, marriage, collaborative work. Scorpio will be drawn to research ways to improve personal relationship or how to make professional partnerships more successful. You will be the driver during this time in your relationship, in any area, personal, private, emotional, parental, every relationship that is there in the world, maternal, paternal, every relationship. You will be the driver here. You will be the one who will go with proper solutions to other people so that everything falls into place. This is an excellent period for researching relationship dynamics, that okay, where the trigger point comes, where I have to stop or where I have to put more effort to make sure that everything becomes smooth. Business partnerships, team building strategies, this is what you should do. In fact, if you are in any kind of business, what a great opportunity for team building practices. In fact, if you're not in business, if you're in a job, how to do teamwork, how to work with a team, how to work with difficult people is what you should be reading, learning this time. You may also feel compelled to explore legal matters or conflict resolution strategies. Partnership and collaboration will teach you valuable lessons during this time. That means how much you should give weight to a partnership, to a relationship, how much you should expect out of it, and how much conversion will happen in life. You will see. In this chart, Jupiter rules the 2nd house and the 5th house. That means wealth somehow is ruled by Jupiter. Mars has given whole idea or whole power to Jupiter that, listen, man, 2nd house is speculative gain. Oh, sorry, 2nd house is fixed assets and bank balance, and 5th house is my speculative gain. So I give everything to you. take this full advantage. Jupiter in this house gives you strategic as well as great research that how to get into investments, how to get into stock market, how to even handle romantic situations, how to handle big budget partnerships as well. Those who are in big budget partnership, you will find that higher learning is required during this time. You may be starting a course, starting learning something, starting some or maybe someone comes to your life who gives you such kind of knowledge or gyan that you will say that this intimate partnership was like crazy benefit for me. So please allow, this is the time that allow other people to communicate with you. Try to be open minded, to listen to everyone, then take your decisions based on your action and activity. Okay, all the best. There is a WhatsApp link in the description for personal appointments, and those who are watching the video first time, do subscribe because you are the best. Scorpio ascendant, you can be the you can subscribe and not even tell anyone because that's how secretive you are. All the best. Special astrology classes, Rohit ji, starting from 12th of April 2025. So make the most of this. And Jupiter in Mrigashira Nakshatra for Sagittarius ascendant is what we will be talking about. Jupiter in the sixth house will stimulate research into health, daily routine, and service oriented work. Lagna Lord in the sixth house will make sure that the aspect of health, well being, healthcare, enemies are the key areas it focuses. And somehow, very positively, Jupiter is going to do something very great in terms of removing major obstacles from your workplace. And that will only happen with your effort, your research, your ability to solve a problem. Problem solving is going to be one of the great strengths that you will see after 10th of April in your life. Problems everyone have. You come to an astrologer with problem, he will show this problem is there, but what is the solution for it? That is what why astrologer is there, or that is why anyone is there in this world. Problems are there. One person have a problem, other person has a solution for it. This is the time of lot of collaborative teamwork also in workplace. But other than that, those who are really going through a very tough time, and I have seen when Jupiter enters into this house, there is a lot of hospital visits. It can be either for yourself, either for your family members. There can be lots and lots and lots of hospital visit, and this is where you have to start working on research that why this person is getting sick all the time, or why I am getting sick all the time. What is the area that we have to work on? How can I get my daily routine and action back? What is the research required for it? Is everything that you will do during this time. You may explore new ways to improve health routines or to study the working of service industry. This is a time of putting a lot of your time into service towards helping other people. Ruji, small part of research, how it is. So, very, very long ago, I was in the park in my Calgary, Northeast Calgary, and someone came and just told me that, where is this place? I did not know about that place. Where is this place? Some old Afghani uncle was there. He did not know anything, English and this and that. He said, I want to go a place, Jana Mangta. Like, in very Afghani tone, he told me. I said, okay, let me tell you. What we did, we opened a Google map, we put the location, we said, okay, so uncle, yahan se go this way, right, this, right, left. So small research to reach destination. Life is this only. You have to do always research to reach destination. Where the hell will I reach this destination to? This is that time to do research to reach the destination for great health, reach the destination for great service, reach the destination for great effort in terms of your workplace. This is what is required during this time. And you will see that things are going into natural inclination for exploration, because all the Sagittarius ascendant people are already explorers. They want to explore good things all the time. So here you will see that exploration is happening without you even asking about it. But this will inspire into health science, wellness techniques, systems for improving daily productivity. Have you ever asked, what is my productivity today? Rohitji, one more thing. So my day starts early in the morning, 7 o'clock. Maybe nowadays I don't get at 5 o'clock, 7 o'clock, and ends at 12:30, 1 a.m. This is what my whole routine is. Out of this, only 3 hours I give to family. Otherwise, everything is research, picking up these books and reading, studying, and appointments, and making either presentations, either we go into details to learn about nakshatras, whatnot, everything. So what has happened? In some cases, we do not we forget about health also, that health is important, and somewhere you will have to now, everyone has to slow down. And this is the thing that Jupiter has gone to the sixth house for Sagittarius, and they must be doing from last so many months, working like, donkeys, like crazy, putting pressure on themselves. So now this is the time to calm down, to do smart work by doing research rather than just going the straight way. Find solution, that how I can ease down my work. Find practical solutions for work related challenges rather than very mechanical solutions. Practical, very quick solutions. This is what the whole world is now becoming. So make sure that you're absolutely motivated this time to take a transformative step in your health, in your well-being, and in your, productivity. Productivity does not mean working 10 hours. Productivity means working 2 hours and doing the job of 20 hours in 2 hours. That is productivity. So make sure that you have these pointers, and then you will be able to navigate this Jupiter in Mrigashira from 10th of April in a very, very nice way. All the best. Do subscribe. Special astrology classes Rohiji starting from 12th of April 2025. You can register now. Very few spots left. I think Rohiji, you are taking 10, 15 people only, so that there's a small batch. Very good. So all the best. Jupiter in Mrigashira for Capricorn ascendant and Capricorn rising. When we talk about Jupiter and Mrigashira Nakshatra is about research and Jupiter is knowledge. So research and knowledge come together in the house of education. Jupiter is already transiting here from May of 2024, and will be transiting back 14th of May 2025, and after that become Atichari. Very powerful. October again it is transiting, and we'll be making very, very great video about it. So please subscribe, otherwise you'll miss it. Then it's your choice. Now, fifth house, it will enhance the power of creativity, children, education. There is a desire to research on creative ideas, educational philosophies, or matter involving child and parenting. That how do you want to take these forwards? In terms of that, this is a great time for exploring your internal insight, your deep down artistic or intellectual subjects that you know that you are very good at. Now to work on this, research on this, and try to become very perfect so that you can take an action to move forward to get speculative gains in the future. You may dive into creative studies, explore new ways to educate or research how to improve personal creativity. And this is exactly happening with Rohitji. Rohitji, your Mahadasha is Jupiter, right? Saturn. No, what is your Mahadasha? Jupiter. So you are Jupiter, and see, you are starting this class on 12th of April 2025, just 2 days after the the Jupiter is transiting. Just imagine the power of planet, that before it was coming to Mrigashara, you changed the whole schedule, you changed the whole. Yeah, I cannot hear you. I cannot hear you. Cannot hear you.
Okay, my Jupiter is in this Uttar, is a Sun's Nakshatra. I forgot the Nakshatra, but that is Nakshatra of Sun, and Sun is Lord of 8th house.
So now getting into teaching of occult and everything, which you are starting the classes here, this is what it says. This is how astrology actually manifests. Whatever you're doing or whatever you're supposed to do, the planets before coming to the sign only will start putting its efforts there. And here you may dive into creative studies, explore new ways to educate, research how to improve personal creativity. This is also good time for teaching methods of child development, how to look at our child, how to develop. Very good time to research on childbirth, that how will childbirth happen, why is it not happening. Very good time for picking up a book and learning something, because third house lord is in the fifth house. Also, foreign travel, researching how to go to foreign country, how to settle there, how to take the next step to go to a foreign country. Exactly, this beautiful time is coming. Or maybe if you want to go to foreign country for education, how to go for education, what are the parameters, how do I get into it. Absolutely very good. Nowadays Australia has opened up, by the way. Many people are going to Australia for taking PR and going there. Secondly, many people are also going to Germany. There is some nice visa practice they have. It is called um, it is some visa they give, job seeker visa. That is also there. So you can explore so many areas if you want to go to foreign country. Amazing, amazing. All the best. Have a great time. It's a very beautiful time for all the people. And one more thing, Fifth house is also the house that is related to, any ailments related to stomach. And when Jupiter sits, it is a planet of expansion, so it can expand the area related to your stomach. So you must have seen that over the past 1 year, after May of 2024, there can be a lot of problems like jaundice, like getting some kind of liver issues, stomach problems, bloating, stomach weight gain, or extreme weight loss. So something like this. So in those areas also, now researching what is the real reason behind it, what is the problem, you will get solution. So and this is a time to research and then take action. Remember, in simple word, research and take action in fifth house matters. Absolutely beautiful time. All the best. Do subscribe. There is a WhatsApp link in the description also for personal appointments, and there is a group also where you can join and discuss about your daily activities about astrology. Special astrology classes by Rohit GNC for a beautiful thing. Jupiter entering Mrigashira, Rohit G teaching same ascendant is what I was talking about. So all the best to all the people. Now, when we talk about Aquarius rising and Aquarius ascendant, Jupiter is the lord of the 11th house, gains. And also, if we look at Jupiter is the second house lord, that means Saturn said that Gurudev, I cannot discuss about money and this. I don't want to take this tension. You take all the tension that what this person's bank balance will be and what this person is supposed to gain in his life. Now, this is where the real part comes of, Jupiter entering into Mrigashira Nakshatra in the sign of Taurus, extremely before exiting it and getting into the fifth house. Jupiter in the fourth house will lead Aquarius people to research subjects related to home life, family dynamics, and emotional security. You will see that, yeah, enough of family drama. I need some way out where we can live peacefully, happily. Buying a real estate, not getting the right area, right guidance, how to go about it, how to think about it, how to, where to start, how to do research, where will I get mortgage from, where will I get money from, where can I make a fixed asset. Every these questions that you're having in your mind will be answered now. You may also dive into a lot of historical or ancestral topics that impact your foundation. Fourth house is foundation. Getting to the roots is what this research period is. You may even ask your parents that, who was our grandfather? What is the lineage we belong to? What is our pitra? What is our ishta? Where are we coming from? What is the lineage? What are the practices that we do in our families? Because you want to make sure that your family dynamics and the family rituals that have been continued for a very, very long time may get reborn. Home improvement ideas, family traditions, even studying the history of your lineage is an absolute important thing. And you will see somehow one day when you're doing this, you will remember in next few days, oh my god, I was asking this to my parents, and I remember this bald guy, see ganja person coming and telling all this to you. You say, oh, this happened. Many people, like yesterday I saw one comment, girl said that you said something for this ascendant, and I went to the dentist and my teeth was extra or something happened, and you said there is going to be dental issues, and I was going through dental issues. So I'm like, okay, now very good. Some people were going through right Mahadasha, Antardasha, Pratyantar, Sukshma, Pranadasha, and the right like if you're going through Jupiter Mahadasha, Jupiter Antardasha, then this will be absolutely working on you. If not, then in the Pratyantara, Sukshma, and Pran, in the last three layers, whenever Jupiter will come for a very small period, these things will start working for you. Emotional and familial topics will inspire you to explore deeper themes of personal security and home life. But a very great time for your, researching into a lot of things that has to do with your social connections, to see that if your connections is right or wrong, or even if you have done any kind of agreement with family people, to go deep inside and see that they are not cheating you right at the moment. This is what it means, cheating not only in money, in emotionally also. A good time also, that if you want to sell your property, this is a great time, because the research that you are doing, remember, Jupiter is not going in Mrigashara only for you, for the whole world. Someone else is also doing research to buy a property. So you can put your property in market if you want to during this time, so that other person can buy it by doing his research. So an absolute give and take time. You are buying a property, you can do research and buy it. You want to sell a property, someone else is researching to buy your property. So such a beautiful time for you that can't imagine. The power of this Jupiter is the fifth aspect, and that is going on the eighth house, 10th house, seventh aspect, and 12th house, the ninth aspect. In these areas, also researching in occult, researching in your career abilities, researching in anything where I want to go to foreign countries, settle away from India, or settle away from my home birthplace. I want to go away. This is also what you will be researching on during this time. Such a beautiful and extreme, powerful, immense time for Jupiter for all the Aquarius rising people. Make the most of it, but remember, health wise, this is where chest, heart, lungs, blood, everything is going on. I think doing a blood test during this time is an absolute great research that you will be doing with paper in your hand. Look at this blood test is now saying that after the research of my blood, they said this is that, this is a problem, this is you have cholesterol, you have blood pressure, you have this, you have that, you have not, your lipid profile is not good. So do this, because this is the time that you have to take care of your chest, heart, lungs, and blood. Because wherever Jupiter sits, it gives expansion. Wherever it looks, it gives expansion. I talked to Aquarius ascendant people. He got prostate problem when Jupiter transited last May. He said after that I have having prostate problem. And one person I spoke to, Aquarius ascendant, he said that Jupiter aspecting the 12th house, my foot, it became this big elephant foot they call, like Suj gaya foot. They said nothing. Later they found out that insect like wasp they bit, and that's why this happened. So you never know. Jupiter, wherever it will look, will give expansion. Expansion means fat. Expansion means it will try to increase either the good qualities of the house or bad qualities of the house, depending on the qualities of the house. And here it is looking at, increasing your longevity. That's very good. Increasing business opportunities, but increasing expenditures also. So this is what you have to be doing. All the best. Have a great time. Beautiful, beautiful, full power to you. And very big Jupiter transit is happening. Jupiter in Gemini. So do subscribe, otherwise you'll miss the video. Okay, all the best. Rohit starting special astrology classes in Hindi from 12th of April 2025. Join, make the most of it, because this time is not coming back, and it is one of the most awesome classes that I really can say that yes, this is the classes. Amazing. All the best. Jupiter in Mrigashira for Pisces rising, for Pisces ascendant. This is the third house. It's an Upachaya house. This is the house of courage. That means this is ruled by energy of Mars and Mercury together. That means this is the Karaka is Mars and Mercury. Mercury as communication, Mars as courage. Now here Jupiter is sitting. Jupiter in the third house triggers a desire for exploration of communication, learning, and relationship with siblings. You will say, you will get deep into it, that how do I get into more learning, skill development? How do I make my communication more impactful? Especially those people who are working in media, entertainment, arts, writing, speaking, teaching. You will see, you will feel compelled to research new ways to communicate, new ways to express yourself. You may say that the pattern is not changing, it's all old pattern, back to back, same things happening. Now suddenly you will feel that there's a time to change, and that change will come with the new research that you are taking. See, Jupiter is aspecting your 7th house, your 9th house, and your 11th house here. Okay, these are the aspects of Jupiter. And this time, your ideology related to relationships will also change. Through your higher education will become more impactful, more researchful, and also about your social circle, your social environment. You will not go ahead with any kind of promises without you take a proper setback and research and understand that, okay, you know what, I need to do this, that, how, what not, and then move forward. This transit will encourage you to deep dive into research related to communication technologies also. Short term learning, that means something that quick learning, writing projects. You may also explore subjects related to siblings or local communities, subjects related to short distance travel. Those who are in travel industry, what a great time for them. Those who are in anything that has to do with what you say, those who are anything that has to do with what we say, hospitality, marketing, sales, you will see a sudden surge in your business because of the right research pointers that you're putting, that okay, this is how we go for it and this is how we will be moving forward. The whole world is moving towards the research area. That's why everyone is collecting data to research on it. okay, this person is watching this kind of a video for this long, this kind of a video for this long. So let us put in this feed this video so that he watches long, 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 so that our, you know, what you say, what is it called? TSV, time spent per viewer, goes up. This is what the whole world is doing. So this is what you need to also do. Research in how you are going to take the next leap now, through your own courage, through your own communication, through your own effort. Okay. All the best. Have a great time. There's a WhatsApp link in the description also for personal appointments, and here's special astrology classes. Rohit ji, starting from 12th of April 2025. Make the most of this time. All the best. And thank you, Rohit ji. Thank you for this beautiful thing. Saturn is put here because next video is Saturn transiting into the nakshatra of Uttara Bhadrapada on 27th of April, and we'll be making that video. So all the best. Have a great time. Thank you, Rohit ji. Voice is not coming. Cannot hear you, Rohit ji.
Now you can listen. That's what I'm saying, that take maximum from this transit. This is beautiful transit. Do research in whatever field Akash ji told you. This is the best time, and for the consultations, number on the screen. And definitely we are meeting very soon with a beautiful transit of Saturn in Uttar Bhadrapad.
Very
Thank you
amazing.
very much, Akash ji.
All the best, Rohit ji. Thank you so much. Have a great time. Till
Jai
then,
Shri Ram. Jai
Jai
Hanuman. Jai Mata Di.
Mata Di,
Om
Jai
Namah
Mata
Shivaya.
Di.